How's it going, guys? I wanted to make a quick how-to video on how I made some ceramic pipes. Always got to start out by centering your clay, gauging for depth, and then pulling your walls. We generally do this for every piece that we make because most forms generally start with a cylinder. As we're pulling our walls here, you'll notice that we start collaring in the top of the vessel here, and that's to just make our little mouthpiece. This is pretty much as to be expected for something like this because you don't want to have a large opening for your mouth. So we pretty much trim it down here, we recenter everything, and we take her off the wheel. That's the first one. I decided to make a second one here because I wanted to kind of show the process from a different angle, but it's the same concept. We open and gauge for depth after centering, and we pull the walls. Once the walls are pulled completely to the point where we really no longer feel comfortable pulling extra height, we'll go ahead and we'll start collaring again. For this particular piece here, it was a little bit smaller than the first one, but I still think that we ended up with a roughly the same shape. So we trim it up, and ultimately we take this one off the wheel as well. I gave these things a couple days to dry under a trash bag, and ultimately, once they were leather hard, I decided I would be a little creative and that I might start adding some different details and things like that. So I start by smoothing out the bottom because I wasn't really able to trim them, and I started by making the little bowl, which I just did by damping my finger and basically just imprinting on the bowl itself. Don't forget to make your carb. It's super important, or else it's not going to hit right. From here, I decided I would add a little coil, maybe like a little vine, and that it might look pretty cool to the overall build. So I decided I would make a vine and add a couple little thorns, and ultimately I thought they came out looking pretty cool. I decided to do them both like this, and yeah, I think it helped out, and it gave them basically a base to kind of hold themselves on, and I thought it was a pretty cool idea. So we ended up with two that are approximately the same size with my little logo on them. So this is a little bowl. How does that look? It's pretty cool. Looks like that's blue rutile, but wasn't supposed to be blue rutile. It was supposed to be a Mako glaze, but it ended up looking like blue rutile. Here's the other one. Nice, it didn't stick. I think this one is can't remember all these. I'm gonna have to like put it down. But yeah, this one turned out pretty sweet. Look, it's a little bowl. You know, I might get banned for this or whatever, but like, you know, it's gonna work. We're gonna try it out, maybe. Or I'll sell it, I don't know. But it turned out pretty sweet.